So the soleus muscle is one of two muscles that you have in your calf. It kind of works as that muscle that helps you be quite springy in terms of jumping. So you would bounce really quickly off the ground, similar to how a gazelle would bounce off the ground. And a bent knee calf raise machine is a really good tool for working that soleus muscle because of the angle of the knee bend. However, maybe not all gyms have this machine. So what alternatives are there for you if your gym doesn't have this? Now, one option is just to grab some dumbbells, get into that same knee bend position whilst you're seated. You probably want to push your feet back a little bit as I'm doing here. And then you just lift up in the calf raise from that position. Now, this is a really good option to really mimic the exact same movement. However, there are limitations to it, especially as you can see in this particular clip, I'm wearing shoes, which kind of limits how far down you can go in the calf raise. So an alternative is obviously just to take off the shoes. Now you can choose how you want to load the weight onto your legs because the calf raise machine has the weight spread over both legs simultaneously. But I prefer using dumbbells because then you can get a bit more work individually on each leg. However, there are limitations to this because you have to actually hold onto the dumbbells. It means you're more than likely going to take some of that load going down onto the soleus off of it. And for that reason, I would say this is probably your last resort option if you're trying to load the soleus. Now the next option is to actually stand, put one leg in front of you on a bench for stability, then bend the leg into that shin angle where you can get the bent knee, and then you start to raise from there. Now with this alternative, you will definitely feel this more than the previous one. However, there is still that limiting factor of how much weight you can hold in one hand. But this definitely will do the job. You don't necessarily need to put so much weight on the soleus anyway. However, it just depends on your personal preferences, but that is a limiting factor to consider. Now the last alternative I have for you is doing the soleus raise in a kickstand position where the front foot is elevated. Now I know this position looks similar to the last example, however in the last one it was the back leg that was doing the raising, whereas in this one it's the front leg, so you get a bit more of that extra range of motion at the bottom bit by elevating the front leg just on a small plate. Nevertheless, it is still quite similar, which means that the limitations are the same. It all depends on how much weight you can hold in your hands. But these are all still great options if you don't have a bent knee calf raise machine. So there you have it. And if you're looking for a vertical jump workout to follow, then head over to www.elitesmartathletes.com, scroll to the bottom and put in your email address so that you can get a free vertical jump workout. And then you can also look at the other training options that I have on there. But until next time, stay blessed.